Is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about, well, some dark matters that you guys should maybe look to pick up for you and your specific squad because of the market crash that, you know, has just kind of happened over the course of the last, I would say, couple of weeks or so. Now, before we dive any further into that, if you are new to the channel, man, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers. So what do I mean when I say market crash? Well, let's just start with this. A month ago, before Desmond Bane's Evo, the cheapest dark matter was a bit. Okay, every single dark matter you could not get for a buyout. Now, you can basically get nearly every dark matter as a buyout. A lot of the dark matters aren't very good, but like the cheapest dark matter right now in my team is like 14,000 MT, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Now, outside of Desmond Bane again, and let's say like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, you're maybe looking at what, a Jaylen Brown, Joe Johnson, those types of guys, Pascal Siakam. Now, a lot of those guys aren't going to be very good, right, as you guys know, but let's look at some cards that have went way down in price that are pretty solid in my team. I'm going to start off with this one in the dark matter, Ron Artest. Now, I don't know exactly what his price is going to settle at, but I do know he was a buyout in the last week and, you know, probably won't go for anything over 100K. And I still do love him at the point guard position. Like, I think he's one of the best guys you can run at the point guard position. To me, he's a primary on-ball defender. Like, you can put him on the T-Max of the world. You can put him on TT, on those type of guys. Meanwhile, he has such a great release in my team. So if you are looking for a dark matter point guard that's relatively cheap, I like Ron Artest. Now, not going to be, you know, your best primary ball handler. Again, the best thing he's going to provide for you guys is his defense. But he is a guy that I do like quite a bit. But if you never got the chance to run, I would not, I would not hate on him at all. The next guy I want to talk about is this Ben Simmons. Now, right now, this price is gassed, okay? He literally was 100K the other day. And I'm guessing, again, when we do see some new content, he is going to go back down. Or even if you just get one at the right time slot, you're going to be able to get him for just over 100,000 MT. Now, why is Ben for just over 100,000 MT an incredible price? Well, it just is because, again, he is the real deal at his height, at his frame, 6'11", with his ability to knock down shots. There's not many point guards that are going to be better than Ben Simmons. Again, even on Tuesday, guys, expect more promo super packs because these go out in, it looks like 2 days. And we are expecting, you know, those new free players in packs, probably more super packs. So, again, just expect the market to go back down. But I like Ben Simmons overall, especially for his height. I wouldn't pay a crazy amount, but again, a guy you could look at. Another guy, Dirk Nowitzki. Another guy just over 100,000 MT now that a few weeks ago was like 200, 300,000 MT. A great stretch big with a really solid release. Now, the generational set, there's not really much here outside of this guy right here in Vince Carter. Now, I would hype up Vince Carter to the moon, but the problem is the recent free cards we got are basically a free version of Vince Carter. So that kind of ruins my whole moment, right? Me wanting to hype up Vince Carter, I can only hype him up so much. It's crazy that he is a buyout, but the even crazier thing is, like, Chuck Cooper is a free card in my team, but I really do like Vince Carter overall in my team. And then even moving to this season, this card right here is what I'm going to talk about for quite a bit. This is Dark Matter Jonathan Isaac, who is just absolutely incredible for 70,000 MT. 6'11", plays the lanes, plays good defense, and is a free dark matter in, not a free dark matter in my team, but a cheap dark matter in my team. And if you do sit on, let's say, a Jonathan Isaac filter for long enough, you're going to see one with, let's say, 45 Hall of Famers, or even if you wanted to bid 100K on that one to get him with 45 Hall of Famers, you could. But you're going to see Jonathan Isaacs posted with more Hall of Famers, you know, completely badged out. that for your squad might fit your squad absolutely incredible. Again, as far as this drop is concerned, even James Harden. You want to have a point guard that's a lot of fun to use. James Harden can be that guy. What is he, 50,000 MT? I mean, that's not bad at all. 60,000 MT for James Harden. I mean, you can get him, use him, have a lot of fun with the cards. So, another guy that you guys can maybe think about picking up is James Harden. Obviously, Pau Gasol, Domantas Sabonis, they're not that bad, but not necessarily that great. Rush cards, I don't necessarily love any of them. Bill Walton, for his specific price, isn't bad. If you aren't able to get him for free, again, 50,000 MT for Bill Walton isn't that bad. The problem is, you know, he has to play that power forward position, and we know that people are going to be running Taco and guys like that. And then the most recent content drop, you get Shawn Kemp for 30,000 MT. An absolute steal. Yes, obviously you got Jonathan Isaac, Thurl Bailey, but for 30,000 MT, an absolute steal. And this Jaylen Brown for 20,000 MT is crazy as well. Now, I know Jaylen Brown's release might not be the best, this and that, but for 20,000 MT, he is an extremely, extremely good card in my team. Now, again, we could list so many other options, right? From even like a Radiant D-Rob, who I don't know what his price is, but he was just over 100K a couple of days ago, to, you know, the Kristaps Porzingis, who has went really down in price recently. The list goes on and on. The one thing I would say is wait for super packs, number one, but with the more invincibles that do come out, the cheaper the market is going to ultimately get. Now, right now, I wouldn't even say the market is that down because, you know, there's not that many total players up. Like even LaMelo last night, I got for way cheaper. Now he's back up. And the market's just going to go up. It's going to go down. And so that's why I'm not really too worried about making my video right now. Considering the market, I would say is kind of high. Is because I know come Monday, come Tuesday, it is going to be back down. You know, it'll be back down. Ben Simmons basically going for buyouts. Because literally, when the packs got leaked, I sniped a bunch of Ben Simmonses, a bunch of Vince Carters. And I was like, there's no way their prices are going to stay this low. And for Vince Carter, it did. And for Ben Simmons, obviously, you know, it's not that he's not super expensive. And it's absolutely crazy that Ben, Dirk, Vince, you can basically get those three cards combined for about 300,000 MT. So yes, the price of Dark Matters have came way down, even for like Yao, for like, you know, T-Mac, those type of guys, they're not super expensive. Like this T-Mac is 200,000 MT. If you've never got the chance to, and I know he's still decently expensive, I recognize that, but if you've never got the chance to use T-Mac, find one at a decent time slot. So one where it has a couple ending at the same time. So this 42 mark would be a good time slot. Pick him up, use him, and have success with him. It's that simple. It's that easy. If you're getting a T-Mac for 200,000 MT, trust me, he is still a top 3 or 4 shooting guard in the entire game. More than anything, the biggest thing that I can recommend, find guys you're going to have fun playing with. I've had more fun nearly playing with Chuck Cooper than about anybody else recently, especially on my No Money Spent. Like, use cards that you're going to have fun with. T-Mac, obviously I have fun with him. LaMelo, I have fun with him. Even this Zion, he's not the best card in the game per se, but he is a card you can use and have a lot of fun with. So that's just a suggestion I have for you guys because, you know, I know a lot of you guys are probably just like, Ty, I know the game is giving us cool stuff, but I'm tired of hype running the game. Just have fun with it. Play the game modes you have fun with, and at the end of the day, hopefully 2K ultimately does reward you. That is going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. The auction house, today specifically isn't super low. But in general, every week we should see a somewhat market crash. Be on the lookout for these Dark Matters to add to your squad. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.